Good morning, children. Today in the chemistry class, we will study significant figures, scientific notations, and rounding off. Now, what is significant figure? The total number of digits in a number, including the last digit, whose value is uncertain, is called the number of significant figures. For example, if a digit is given to you 14.567, then the number of significant figures will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As the number is 14.567. So the significant figures will be what? 5. Now we will start with rules of significant figures. As you see, all non-zero numbers are significant. Second, zeros between non-zero numbers are significant. If a number is 1, 0, 0, 1, so the two zeros are present in between 2, 1. So that means all the significant figure will be 4. Because the second rule is zeros between non-zero numbers are significant. Rule 3. Leading zeros are never significant. In other terms, you can say the zeros which we are putting to the left side are not included in the significant figure. For example, if the number is 0.0026, then the significant figures will be only 2. Zeros on the end of the number are significant only if there is a decimal point. That means the zeros which we are putting towards the right side after decimal are included in the significant figure. If the number is 20.00, then the significant figure is 4. Now we'll take some example. As the number is given over here, 00340.00. So how many significant figures? Now the red color numbers are significant and the answer is 5 according to the rule 1 and 4. And the rule 1 was all the non-zero digits, and the rule 4 was the zeros present on the right side are called significant. So in the given number, the significant figure is 5. Now how many significant figures in the number 8001? And the answer is 4 according to rules 1 and 2. As all the zeros present in between the non-zero digit consider as significant. Now again one example. How many significant figures are 0800.10? And here the answer is 5. 800.10. So answer is 5. Now the next. How many significant figures in 800? And you see that the answer is 1. Because the zeros after 8 will not consider as a significant figure, because according to the fourth rule, the zeros which we are putting after decimal to the right side consider as a significant figure. So here the answer is 1. Now using significant figures when adding and subtracting. Now the first rule is determine the number of significant figures in the decimal portion of each of the number in the problem. Second, add or subtract the numbers. And the third, round the numbers to match the least number of place in the decimal portion of any number in the problem. We will discuss it or study it with the help of one example. As the number is given 892.542, 20.629, 0.18 and 4.20, and the answer comes 917.551. As you see in the number, all the number have significant figures after decimal. In the first number 3 digits, in the second number 3, in the third 2, and in the fourth 2. So when you calculate the answer, the least amount of significant figures to the right of the decimal in the number is 2. Therefore, the answer should only have two significant figures to the right of the decimal. क्वेश्चन में आपको जितने भी नंबर गिवन थे उन सब में जो लीस्ट नंबर है आफ्टर डेसिमल विच यू आर कंसीडरिंग एज अ सिग्निफिकेंट फिगर इज 2. So when you report the answer, you will report it after decimal only 2 digit. So the answer is 917.55 gram. Now using significant figures when multiplying and dividing. The first rule. Determine how many significant figures each number being multiplied or divided has and note which number has the fewest. Second, complete the calculation. And third, write the number using the same number of significant figure as the least number of significant figures found in the numbers used in the calculation. In the multiplication and division, when you calculate the number, then what you have to do, you just find out that in the given number, which number has the least number of significant figure. And answer should be reported according to that particular number. Means the least significant number. So the question is 28.3 centimeter into 5.0 centimeter. As you see, in the first number there are 3 significant figure, while in the second 5.0 there are only 2 significant figure. When you calculate, answer comes 140 centimeter square. As you see that in the answer comes 141.5, and you see that in the answer there are 4 significant figure. But when you report it, as you see according to the rule, write the answer using the same number of significant figures as the least number of significant figure found in the number used in the calculation. And the least number is 2. So answer should be reported to the 2 significant figure. So we will report it as 140. And you see that in 140 there are only 2 significant figures. Now we will come to the next topic, scientific notation. We have already discussed in our last class, but here we will take a revision. And the expanded notation is 0.00263 moles. And when we represent this number in the form of 10 to the power, then it is called scientific notation. Whenever you move the decimal towards the right side, then the powers will come in the form of 10 to the power minus, as 2.63 into 10 to the power minus 3 moles. It is the scientific notation of 0.00263 moles. Another example, the number is 100,000 milliliter, and the scientific notation is 1 into 10 to the power 5 milliliters. So this is called scientific notation. Now we'll study rounding off, and there are certain rules for rounding off. The first is, when the number dropped is less than 5, the preceding number remains unchanged. One example is given over here, 2.222. It becomes 2.22. You drop the number 2. As it is less than 5, then the preceding number will remain same. Second rule, when the number dropped is greater than 5, then 1 is added to the preceding number. For example, 2.227, it becomes 2.23 because 7 is greater than 5. And when the number dropped is equal to 5, then there are 2 rules. If the preceding number is even, then it remains unchanged. That is, one example is given over here, 2.2225, and we are removing 5. Then the number becomes 2.222, as the last digit is an even number, so there is no change. The second rule, if the preceding number is odd number, then 1 is added to it. For example, 2.2235, and we are dropping 5, then the number becomes 2.224. So these are three topics which we studied today: significant figures, scientific notation, and rounding off. In our next turn, we will study atoms and molecules. That's all for today. Thank you.